about he died over $2.50. I said, oh Lord. I said, oh Lord. Let's get into this crime documentary. If you guys like this type of reaction, let's get into it. I am a crime head. I like to know my surroundings. Your neighbor could be a killer. Shit, your sister, your brother, your uncle. You never know. People crazy. One person right beside you on the train, subway. Person right beside you just walking will stab you. People crazy. People crazy. But I am a crime head, mystery head, so I'm gonna put it like that. I don't want to be disrespectful. But like I said, it's an evil world, and I like to keep update with the world, and I like to know people's story, get their story out there, because they was humans once too, you know what I mean? And they deserve to be known and what happened to them. I mean, everybody was a baby before, and then you just die in a blink of an eye, and over $2.50. $2.50 is wild. Like, that's crazy. That's evil. All right, y'all. I hope you guys like this. We can get some more. So smash that button, guys. Hit that red one. I appreciate it for your home, girl. Let's go. Okay, somebody spit it on somebody.
It was 8 rounds of gunfire, ending a bus fare dispute at this downtown Decatur MARTA station that left MARTA driver Leroy Ramos dead.
Let's just be clear about that. This is what this is about. $2.50.
The bus driver, though, doing his job.
Ramos getting into an argument with 3 teenagers who refused to pay the bus fare. One teen threatened to spit on Ramos, while another MARTA employee is...
You feel me? At this point, it's one person. You one person against 3 young people. You got to put your pride and ego to the side. I'm driving right to the police station. What's up? Give me my, if it's 250, 2, 4, 6, 8, 850 altogether, something like that, give me my 850. Matter of fact, I'm pressing charges on your ass. We all going to the police station. Everybody on that bus going to the police station. I'm not taking my chances of dying. Like, this is a crazy world. This is a crazy world. You don't know what goes through people's head, especially young people that have guns. Everybody shouldn't be able to have guns, y'all. Especially freaking young people. Like, not like this. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. This man is working a 9 to 5 and he just wants you to pay your bus fare, your bus ticket.
Holding him back.
That's crazy.
Before the teen in the red hoodie pulls a gun out and appears to shoot Ramos several times.
He already pulled it out.
I'm Collie Greenwood, General Manager and CEO of MARTA.
Oh my gosh, that's just so scary.
A bus loop for the Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority when 3 teenagers who did not want to pay the $2.50.
Teenagers. Y'all sick. Supposed to be with your parents.
$2.50 fare on the sidewalk at the Decatur station Friday night. It was, Chelsea, and this whole situation, it was just an absolute tragedy. This shooting happened on Friday night, right about where that bus is situated right there, and that's where there's a memorial set up for Leroy. His family and friends talked highly of him today and says he was a provider and a hard worker.
A day?
Man, I believe it. He over here working a job. The fact that y'all don't even know where y'all kids at, and I don't want to hear no mama crying when we go to court either, because you know what type of kids you have. And then not only that, but if they don't have a destination, why are they just walking around the city, chilling, smoking, just talking? Like, no, you have to have a plan, a destination. Like, that's pitiful.
It was supposed to be a nice day where Leroy did his job as a MARTA driver, as he always does. For the past couple of months, ended up with him gunned down by 3 teenagers. Leroy Ramos, a husband and father of 1, was shot and killed for something extremely silly.
Another child without a dad.
The teenage killers went into hiding immediately after the incident, causing police to start a statewide manhunt for them. What was the actual reason why the teenagers kill Leroy? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes.
Over ignorance
Subscribe and
pride.
hit the like button. For MARTA is an important means of transportation. Formed in 1971 as strictly a bus system, the Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority, MARTA, bus is a public transportation service in the Atlanta, Georgia area. MARTA also operates rail and streetcar services. Leroy Ramos, age 47, grew up in New York. He got married to his lovely wife Monique Ramos and they had a child together. Leroy was described as a beloved husband and father.
Dang.
for his family. Leroy, who recently married in 2023 to his high school sweetheart, decided to move to Atlanta with her and their child for a smoother lifestyle. He got a job with MARTA, and he kept living his life as a nice and great person, which he was. On January 3, 2025, while Leroy was working around Decatur, he encountered some young boys who got on the bus but did not want to pay the $2.50 which was required. An argument ensued between them and things went down the hill from there. One of the teen boys ended up firing 7 times, striking him 3 times. This is the video of the incident.
That's so sad. His about to be his last moments. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to fight them because they can't take no fight. They suckers. That's why they got get a gun. That's why they shot you. They knew they was going to lose. Damn, see? At this point, we just argue with him. At this point, we just argue with him. You cannot tell me he do not see they have a gun. They grabbed for their gun at least 5 times already, y'all. They grabbed for their gun at least 5 times already, y'all. What the fuck? And now he said, your mama, I would have just got back on the bus. Close the doors, go about your day. Let them talk. Who cares? Who cares? Like, and nobody ever talked about you in your life? Fuck them. Like, kids like that, yeah. Forget them. What? You are weird. You are weird. I'm scared for him now. He dying. He about to die. Sick. He punched him. 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 The grown man punched him first, but I think he did spit on him. The child did spit on him. The teenagers did spit on him first. All right, let's watch it. He did. And that's when he pulled out the gun. Damn. Pulled out the gun. Oh, he went for another punch. Don't. You see they have a gun. You see they have a gun. Yeah, cameraman got to move out the way. It's a gun. He sees the gun. Fucking wild. All the witnesses, yeah, y'all going to prison as y'all should.
Colin Greenwood, the
team was murdered while on the job. He was new to MARTA, having joined us last October, but had already established himself as a friend to many of his co-workers. We are mourning and saddened by this unprecedented tragedy at MARTA. MARTA police acted swiftly. 2 of the suspects were arrested and charged the same day, and the 3rd suspect was in custody a few days later. I have every confidence that justice will be served. It's not a secret there's been an uptick in violence towards transit operators nationwide, and in fact, an uptick in violence towards people nationwide, with once routine interactions often escalating into crimes. This was the case on Friday, and like so many public interactions, did not need to escalate. We're devastated at the senseless tragedy that occurred on Friday. I want to reassure you that we at MARTA work hard every day to ensure our system is safe. Openly invite our transit.
Eric Mock joins us now from the scene with the latest on this investigation. Eric, how did this happen?
Yeah, Courtney Russ, MARTA Police Chief Scott Creer tells us it happened in this bus loop on the sidewalk here on Swanton Way. And he says, when that happened, the 3 people got into an argument with a bus driver about paying the fare. Creer says that argument escalated, and
Like,
one of the 3
y'all so
suspects
fucking
shot
broke
the
as
bus
sick.
operator 3 times, and that man unfortunately died on the way to the hospital. Now, Creer says MARTA Police and Decatur Police responded to the Decatur MARTA station at around 6:30 tonight. They've already been able to arrest 2 suspects, but the 3rd person is still on the run. Creer says luckily they have strong video evidence of the shooting. He says it's just tragic that an argument over bus fare would lead to a driver losing his life.
Like,
unfortunately, there are individuals in our community that feel like they want to answer with firearms in a dispute. So until our society decides that that's not the way to resolve issues, I think we're going to continue to see
ignorant
this
ass
violence.
people, that's who.
So
Ignorant
my
ass
heart goes
people.
out to the family and to the community.
It was 8 rounds of gunfire, ending a bus fare dispute at this downtown Decatur MARTA station that left MARTA driver Leroy Ramos dead.
Let's just be clear about that. This is what this is about. $2.50.
A witness recorded cell phone video that shows Ramos getting into an argument.
I wish he would have just put his pride down and went back on the bus, honestly. I'm sure he wished that too now.
While another MARTA employee is seen holding him back before the teen in the red hoodie pulls a gun out and appears to shoot Ramos several times. All operators are trained to not respond beyond their scope of their position as bus and transit
That's what I'm saying
operators
too.
to protect operators and passengers.
I'm not arguing with you over no
For
ticket.
years,
Go ahead, come on.
Drivers have voiced concerns about safety.
The person threatened to kill me.
What the
He
fuck?
had a gun. He showed it to me. My life is flashing before my eyes. At this
Weirdos.
LeBaron Morgan was not only fired, but MARTA filed charges against him after he says he responded in self-defense during a 2021 incident when an unruly passenger pointed a gun at him.
And then they
John
fired
Harrison
him?
told me
The
he was also
nerve.
fired and charged for defending himself against an aggressive transit rider.
Yeah, MARTA, y'all need sued out y'all's ass. Out your ass. Somebody showing a gun. Like I said, I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go. I don't care. Get on the bus. But when you get in my face, what am I supposed to do? Just let you shoot me? At this point, I have to defend myself. I have to. I'm suing the hell out y'all, bitch.
Defending myself.
And former bus driver Yolanda
You and your
Martin
mama,
said she
hoe,
retired
and the
early
business.
because driving just wasn't safe.
When those concerns fall on deaf ears, that's a red flag.
2 of the teens were
for real.
apprehended at the scene of the crime, while the one in the red
Hope y'all
hoodie,
get
who
life,
was the one who pulled the
dummies.
trigger, was still at large. People had really nice things to say about Leroy. People also had things to say about how they needed more protection while working for MARTA.
Officials with that union are calling for change in light of the fatal shooting death of one of their own. We're told that driver had only been with MARTA for a few short months before
Only
taking
a
his
few
last breath
months.
here at the Decatur
few
MARTA
months.
station, where you can see there is a growing memorial in his honor.
What the?
Just feet away from the site of a traumatic last drop-off.
Leroy had a big heart.
Family, friends, and co-workers of 47-year-old MARTA bus driver Leroy Ramos came together Sunday to honor his life.
We wanted to show the solidarity.
His name echoing through the bus station corridor, where MARTA police say a dispute over a $2.50 bus fare led a passenger to fatally shoot him.
They filmed, and all you heard was pop, 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 pop.
Recently gotten married, and he
Okay, y'all saying the same shit. How long did they get though?
the backbone of this organization. Fundraiser to help with funeral.
This person just trying to get more views. Twisted crime. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Friends and families of Leroy Ramos. This was a man who was doing his job and providing for his family as he should, but some people who didn't want to do the right thing killed him for no reason. There is no justifiable reason for this action. We hope this people are brought to justice soon. We do hope his soul continue to rest in peace. Please.
Man, they don't even have the time frame. I don't like that. I want to know what they've been charged with. How long did they get? Like, I want to know what they were charged with. How long did they get? That is so ugh. Like, Twisted Crimes. I probably never watch one of your videos again. ever. Okay, yeah, so if a person gonna keep arguing, I advise y'all to just keep walking, because it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's not worth it. Put your pride, your ego to the side. I mean, and if you really got a sick ass, evil, twisted revenge mind, whatever you want to call it, you see them out one day and that's on you. But it's 3 against 1. You done seen them touch the gun 20 million times. Back up. Your life is more important, not your pride or your ego, because now you don't have none of that. You have a child, you have a wife, like pockets, hands in the pants. No, they are holding most of the time, 99% of the time, especially if they young and dumb. They have something in their pants. Simple. And he knew that though. Like, the cameraman started moving. Everybody's seen it. Him as a 40-something-year-old man, he had to see them have that gun. He just didn't want to put his pride and ego down. I don't know. Because he probably felt 10 toes down at this point. It's 10 toes down at this point. Me or them. But he really could have just got on the bus. He didn't have to even turn his back. He could have walked backwards. On the bus. Start driving. Call the police. Parked around the block. It is what it is at this point. Everybody get off because the police come in at this point. Like, I don't care. My life is more important. I don't know. On the job for only 4 to 5 months. And not only that, I'm sorry to judge. I'm really not judging you. I'm really not, because honestly, when you're getting on the bus, you're dealing with a whole lot of weirdos. A whole lot of people around the city. You don't know where they're going. You know their destination, what's on their mind, different backgrounds. There's so many people, so many stops. And I'm sure he doesn't have weirdos get on that bus without the guns. So you have to, your mind has to be prepared for that. And I don't care if you're not even supposed to have the gun on you. If you live in a world like this, I'm sorry, but it's going to be hidden somewhere on that bus for me to grab. If I work a job like this, and I'm already a crime mystery head, so you ain't got to tell me twice. But that don't mean, you know, you have time to go grab it either. I don't know, because this will hit a person because I used to have a badass attitude. I mean, ignorant ass attitude. Everything used to get in my way was my attitude. My attitude used to get in the way of everything. But I healed. I lived. I learned. I still got some healing to do, but I'm not angry no more. I'm not in that fighting no more. Like, I'm healed. Like, but you guys have to understand my background too. That's all I seen was beating and fighting and name calling and aggressive and mean and anger. And when you see all that growing up, you think that's okay. It's not. It's draining. It's evil. It's revengeful. It's nothing but negativity. And you don't want negativity. Let's be honest. Nothing in life comes good from negativity. So let's get to more of these. I don't know about twisted crimes, but let's get to more of them. Put your comments down below. Let's get to at least 10 to 15 likes. There's a lot of you guys. Get to at least 10, 15 likes. Show me you guys are rocking with your girl, and I appreciate it. And let's get to more.